How's it going, everybody? It's Legitsky, and today I am very proud to present to you a Team Slayer gameplay by the one and only sSyphon. This is a Slayer gameplay from 2011. Please enjoy. So, starting off the second episode of my Time Capsule series, we have a gameplay by sSyphon. Today he's playing with GodHaaand, Fearsomely, and Montoya. The enemy team is Legitsky, Parabola, Masood, and Thugside. So we're not talking about some dopes here. We're talking about some real deal legit Slayer teams. So, off the bat, nothing new. You got a goose for the Rockets. sSyphon and GodHaaand teaming up, going for the Rockets. Looks like they secure the Rockets. sSyphon doubles back, watching the flank. Very smart. I like this play that he does here. Grabbing the Mauler, doubling back to help his team out. Unfortunately, one of them dies here. So sSyphon here, taking his time, picking his target, pre-nading Assassin Soldier, who's Legitsky, taking him out, getting the assist for Montoya. Unfortunately, gets cleaned up here, blamed by Thugside, sniping down underneath him. No big deal, though. So watching the back spawn here, again, very smart. So here's a little background for sSyphon. You guys have all seen the Rippin' Heads gameplay on YouTube, on Dark Jack's channel. I'll link it below. Shout out to Dark Jack for uploading that. But anyways, sSyphon gets a perfection on Rippin' Heads in Lone Wolves. And that's really all the gameplay people really have seen about sSyphon on YouTube. Which is a damn shame because I really don't think that's anything special. It's not really a gameplay that really shows what sSyphon is all about. So, let me give you a little background on the guy. He's one of the Team Slayer kings. Obviously, he runs with some of the best Slayer kids of all time. He is one of the best Slayer kids of all time, hands down. He ran with GodHaaand, pretty much his partner in crime for most of his career. He had 10 or so 50s on his main account that he's playing on currently. I'm pretty sure it's 10. If it's more, please correct me if you know sSyphon. Anyways, so he had pretty much what many consider to be the best Halo 3 account ever. We're talking about an account with almost 170,000 ranked kills, with nearly a 2.0 KD, and a near-perfect record, with 7,000 Slayer EXP, so this guy had a super sick account. So, love him or hate him, really depends on your opinion, you're entitled to it, but it is really highly debatable that he is the best Slayer kid of all time. I personally think he's one of the best Slayer kids of all time, and I think he very well is the best Slayer kid of all time. I love or hate, though. I do kind of hate him, let's be honest. I was playing a game in Narrows not too long ago. I was 9-0, and he did betray me, so, not so sure about him as a person, but as a player, kid's a legend. So, as the game's been progressing, we're looking at a slow start to this game. The second Rockets are up. GodHaaand looks like he makes a play here. sSyphon takes advantage of the one-shot guy and takes care of Thugside and Masood here with his teammate. So Fearsomely's pushing out here a little bit, checking out where the spawn is. Montoya and GodHaaand are together. Looks like they're kind of screwed here. Looks like the whole team's on him. So sSyphon's pushing up, trying to help out, getting some nice nades on Parabola. Another great top-tier player, Parabola. Cleans up Thugside here, grabs his Mauler. So sSyphon's in a bit of a tough spot here. Sneaking up on Legitsky, taking him out with a Mauler beatdown. Getting pushed by another guy, taking his time, and managing to take care of Parabola once again. So sSyphon, as you would expect, does get cleaned up here by a grenade. Can't really do much here. He's doing really well, though. Starting the game out 8-3. Gets a spawn with his team. Now, one thing I really like about sSyphon's gameplay, and again, this is sSyphon's gameplay in his prime, when he was absolutely one of the best, and absolutely at his best. This kid, the way he plays is, he has this style where he plays aggressive when he needs to, but when the game slows down and when he can slow down himself, he absolutely does. He absolutely does think everything through. So right here, obviously, he's going to nade out Masood. He's not going to shoot him because Masood will just run away, which is smart. And then Legitsky takes care of him. No big deal. He gets the trade, spawns with his team once again, throwing nades down, challenging Parabola right off his spawn, getting nades off, a couple shots on Legitsky. See, like I said right here, just completely foaming for these guys at the mouth, pushing forward. It's a great spawn, cleans up Masood here. Blasting Thugside. He's a little weak here. The score's still pretty close. Unfortunately, Parabola's got better shots on him. So the next set of rockets are up. sSyphon picks him up. GodHaand's dead, unfortunately, and Fearsomely's by himself, so Siphon's anticipating that Fearsomely's going to get pushed here, even though Fearsomely's off radar. Trying to figure out what he wants to do here. Again, that whole mentality of taking your time when you need to comes into play here, especially on a map on Orbital where the map is so chaotic and unpredictable, at times being extremely campy and at other times being extremely hectic and chaotic. So right here, he pushes Masood, gets him out of the regen, and now switches back to taking his time. So some of Siphon's other accolades include his BTB team in Halo 4 and Halo Reach, Wake Up, which is one of the best BTB teams of all time. Bam! Gets the triple. Real unfortunate, gets stuck by Metal Axe. Metal Axe is another legend, one of the best to play the game. Shout out to Metal as well. So his Wake Up team, Siphon did venture out of Slayer and have some success in other Halos as well. Siphon also had a lot of success in Reach Arena, being Onyx 1% frequently, having one of the best teams in that tier as well. Another one of Siphon's accolades, and one of my favorites, is he is considered to be, in my opinion, one of the worst Heretic players of all time. Absolutely one of the worst. Catch him on Heretic, it's a free win. So shout out to Siphon for being one of the worst on that map. Yeah, I said it. He's not the best at everything. He's definitely the worst at a few things too. So he gets a double kill, cleaning off the guys off their side. Now, once again, taking his time, throwing nades down on the rocket spawn. Seems to be one of the hot points on this map this game, where they're contesting control over the map and the power weapon spawn. Looks like teammates trade here. Siphon does double back here, anticipating the back spawn, and wouldn't you know it, predicts it pretty well. So right here, I like how Siphon fully baits for Fearsomely, who spawns behind Parabola and Metal, both of which get taken out by Fearsomely. Very nice. So nades are getting thrown down here. Thugside's pretty weak. Siphon, unfortunately, does get caught by the back spawn once again by Parabola. As you can see, this map, spawns are terrible, but Siphon is sitting at a nice and pretty 19 kills at the moment. So really, there are worse things you could complain about at this point. Despite that, however, the game is still relatively close. The lead is comfortable, but maps like this, you know, you catch a few bad spawns, and you're going to look at a tough game where you're going to probably lose a pretty strong lead. So right here, very smart, bubbles the rockets. He had the time on him. He knew when they were going to be up, so he managed to grab him. Checking for back spawn here once again. Montoya picking up a nice double kill here. So his whole team's dead. Right now, it would be in his best interest to stay alive, which he does. Spawns his team right next to him. Once again, anticipating a back spawn. Doesn't look like it pans out. Totally fine, because now he can probably, after this drainer pops, make a nice, decent push with these rockets, pick up a couple kills. So the enemy team is down. He is anticipating that they would push at this point, which they do. His team leaves him. No big deal. Manages to get one kill and another. So the rockets get put to good use. He's probably calling out that Masood is pushing down the stairs at this point, which his teammate picks up on, throwing down a bubble. Masood backs off here, knowing that there are a couple of guys here. GodHaaand and Siphon are together. It's a pretty dangerous combo at that point. Thugside taking a few shots. As you've noticed, Siphon is main slaying extremely hard, but despite being on a crappy map, he's putting shots on everybody. Doesn't matter if they're weak, one shot, full shields across the map, one shot on him in the shoulder, or 5 shots in the butt. He's doing his best to put those shots down. So Siphon grabs the sticky grenades here, stays alive. I like how he grabs sticky grenades frequently because grenades can be used as a power weapon on this map via insta-splodes or sticks, considering the close proximity players have from one another. Right here, as you can see, sticky grenades get put to good use, taking care of Metal Axe. And that is the game, guys. So there you go. That is a Orbital gameplay for you by Siphon, the legend. He had 23 kills and 10 deaths this game, positive 13. Thank you so much for the views, guys. I appreciate it. This is another entry in my Time Capsule upload series. If you have any gameplays where you're playing against legendary players, run it by me. I might do a commentary on it. Once again, guys, thank you so much. I will catch you very soon with one of my gameplays. Have a good day.